you could argue special teams cost them this game. When people have been arguing, was it the offense? Was it the defense? There's plenty of blame to go around. But if you just, I think the baseline for special teams play is don't bleep it up. Okay? Yeah, I want big plays, good plays, game-changing plays. But if you can't give me those, then don't bleep it up. And they bleeped it up. A 17-yard punt led to a touchdown. A 17-yard punt. A blocked field goal, when you have apparently the greatest field goal blocker of all time, you let him block, which should be an easy automatic 3. And last I checked, they lost by 2. That happens in the game. A special teams penalty again against James Pierre puts you in a bad position after you pin the Ravens deep in your own territory. It was brutal, their special teams yesterday. So let me present this. Rick Gosselin, Hall of Fame voter, as knowledgeable as any football guy around, Ron. Would you agree?
I absolutely would agree.
He grades special teams every year across the NFL. And he grades them up and down across the board. Coverage, return, punting, kicking, everything that goes into special teams. He has a point system. Here's where the Steelers have ranked. Actually, let me put this in the form of a question. Danny Smith's been here since 2013. When's the last time, according to Goslin's rankings, that the Steelers special teams finished in the top half of all NFL units? When was the last time? Ron?
Probably never. Under 13, since 13.
Bomb?
I would probably agree with that. Never.
Folsey?
I'll just throw out a year, 2015.
You're exactly right.
Oh.
2015, they finished 6th.
Folsey, you're so intelligent.
2015, they finished 6th. That was a long time ago. In the intervening 6 years, they finished last, and I'll go last year first, 17th, 17th, 18th, 25th, 17th, and 20th. So I have to ask, if you're Mike Tomlin and the standard is the standard, what are we doing here with our special teams, and why is the coach still in place?
Tomlin's loyal to him, I guess. Again, it's not all his fault. I mean, I have a hard time blaming him for Harvin punting a ball 17 yards. I just have a hard time for that. Now, the extra point, the field goal that was blocked, when you know the guy is doing that, you can't allow that to happen.
Yeah. But I'm way beyond yesterday's game. I'm pointing out 6 years of mediocrity.
And what about the decision to draft Harvin? If you're not going to blame him for the 17
Well, then
punt.
Here's the thing about that. I thought about this yesterday. He was a Ray Guy winner. You saw what he did in college.
Right.
Why is it not translated here? It's not as if he's going against people and he has to out-physical someone.
Well, the week before, though, people give him credit for winning the game for him.
He did. He had a pin-down punt.
Putting Atlanta at the 1-yard line. Overall,
all you want is consistency.
So
is that a mental thing with him?
I don't know. I know last year his dad was dying. He had all kind of personal issues, but that shouldn't be the case now.
Why is Danny Smith still here after 6 years of mediocrity, finishing in the lower half of the league? And that's with, except for 1 year, a great field goal kicker, by the way.
Yeah, Boswell had the 1 year where he was awful.
Yeah, I mean, other than loyalty to his coaching staff, I like Danny Smith too. I think he knows a lot about it. I wonder about coaching players. How much is his responsibility? And again, I can't figure out punters because there's not much you can do. Either you can punt or you can't punt. They knew he could punt because he did it in college at a high degree. He comes here and he's very erratic. Is that coaching? Is that technique?
I don't know.
There's a kick.
All I know is you're sort of responsible for the numbers that your unit's putting up. That's your job, and they're mediocre. Not once, not twice. 6 years, probably now 7 years running. 7 years in a row. They're going to be in the bottom half. I can't figure it out. How long do we have to watch this? Huh?
I don't know. It wouldn't be that big of a deal, except they don't score a lot of points, and their defense. There are reasons why they lose. Sometimes, if you win enough or you do enough things on offense, you cover up some of the things.
Yeah, but it is a reason why they lose too.
It is
the special.
But you know what I'm saying.
Certainly not the only reason.
If you're Kansas City,
how about
scoring 33 points a game?
How about that?
No, it's never, other than Steven Sims won this year, that was it. I haven't seen much.
Hardly ever do they have a game-changing return, and they seem to give up a ton of them. I don't know. The whole thing stinks.
Not since AB, honestly. He was the last guy that was a game-changing punt returner for them.
Ray had the one against Tennessee, and that was it.